Unplayable, no reward, flying to the boundary.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear. They'll get at least one. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
End of the over. India are 39 for none. Start from the south end.
Sensible decision in the end not to take that run.
Drives and misses everything.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
There'll be runs here.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Great shot. At least one on offer. A couple on offer here.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Great shot through the gap.
Nicely ran, working the ball away into the gaps to find the easy single.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot.
4 runs added there. India are 43 for none. That's off the middle of the bat.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Wait on.
Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Misses everything.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
Yep. Go!
Straight to the fielder.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Yep.
Nicely played.
They're the sort of shots that you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrist to keep control and find the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
A tidy over and the first wicket to show for it. Nothing less than deserved. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yep, yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Ball's in!
Good return there, back from the deep. Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Wait there.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Right off the middle of the bat.
It was just a little bit too full and it was beautifully timed.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single. There'll be one run here for them. Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Overstepping. Just a little too eager on that delivery.
Overstepped on that occasion. Beaten on the drive.
Hazelwood with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messed everything up.
Bowling.
Tried to get the drive away. Didn't time the shot well and threw to the keeper.
Yep. Go!
Couldn't get it through the field. There's a run here, surely.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep.
Edged. Keeper can't take it. Not sure anyone will cut that off.
Flashed at it. Didn't time it well, but got enough to get it to the boundary.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Quick onto that in the infield.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Over. India are 69 for 1.
Yep.
It was slightly shorter, but it was seen early. Got onto the back foot quickly. Just pushed it away behind square.
Yep.
They'll push hard. Should get back for 2.
Decisive running might have got them 2. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
Just pivoted onto the back foot. So easily done to knock it behind square.
Massive edge.
No.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
3 runs added in that over. India are 72 for 1. 4 fielders are now able to be moved outside the circle.
Yep. No, no, no.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yep.
Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit, maybe. Couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
Yep.
Not a great delivery as it goes down to the boundary. That'll go into the books as extras.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put. Hazelwood with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yep. No.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yep, yep.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. Cummins, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot.
Big edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
There really is a good amount of bounce in this pitch. Seems to be surprising the bowler. That's all the short stuff for this over. Tried to get the drive away, but timed it poorly. Lucky to survive.
Thick edge. And the chance goes begging.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep. No!
Trouble. Complete mix-up between these two. Just avoided an embarrassing run-out. Well, that's the right shot to choose, but timed it badly. Couldn't get the drive away.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. Edged it. Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has indeed been a good innings.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yep.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yep. No!
Comfortable single if they take it.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
3 added in that over. India at 84 for 2.
A bit of frustration after that shot, went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it. A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper. just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads. I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Waiting.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out. Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building.
Wait there.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call made in the end.
Yep.
They would have been struggling to get back for another. A good call of no. Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Edged. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. And taken. Superb delivery.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect. From someone of this skill level.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Solid defence, very compact.
Smothered the spin, played it well.
Just the one run off the over. India are 85 for 3. Cummins from the south end. Drives and misses everything.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Misses everything.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
Yep, yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
There'll be runs here.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Wait on.
Straight to the fielder.
Yep.
Chance to run two.
Go.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Yep.
Huge edge. This could be out.
Wait on. Wait on. Yep.
They'll get at least one. India weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over. Marsh coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
There was absolutely a second on then, being a little bit too risk-averse out in the middle.
Nicked it. Huge appeal. Gone. It's a good catch.
It's another wicket, the fourth. Sometimes you just have to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and race to the boundary.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. There'll be one run here for them.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yep.
Big edge. Where's that going? It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keep pressure on the bowlers.
Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score runs.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper. No interest in that one from the batter. Zampa will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Got right in behind it.
Ah, negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
Nice solid defensive shot.
Right over the top of it. Nicely smothering the spin there.
Yep.
Finds the edge.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Well bowled.
That was a good slow ball. Picked up well though. Got that defensive shot in, nice and simple.
That's the over. India are 106 for 4.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Beaten on the drive.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Finds the fielder with that shot. There's a run here, surely.
Not a smart decision, you feel, not to run there. Mustn't have a lot of faith in their partner, if you ask me.
The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Yep.
Well placed, should get a single.
Driven off the front foot, fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Yep.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
No!
Well, that was just an awesome delivery. Whizzed past the batter, and the umpire says that's the first of 2.
Yep.
Massive edge. Nicely fielded on the boundary. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep.
Well, there was a moment of hesitation, a few calls of yes and no. In the end, no damage done.
Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs.
Yep.
Perfect technique and placement.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued. Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yep.
Ball's in!
Wait on.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. India are 118 for 4. Sprayed that very wide. Hits the boundary rope. The keeper had no chance there.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit. Cummins with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yep. Yep.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Yep. Yep.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. India are 127 for 4.
Yep.
Strong appeal.
Yep.
Back and across, punched well off the back foot through point to get some runs. A little late on that. No runs scored.
Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good, fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Yep.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Yep.
Thick edge.
Ers on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Oh, that looked nasty.
Way there.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Now, that was a very solid half-century. Nothing fussy about it. Nicely crafted and risk-free. We'll want to move things along now, though. Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up. That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
Zampa, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the south end. misses everything.
Yep.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
This could be trouble.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Wait on.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Drives and misses everything.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
End of the over, 2 runs added. India are 146 for 4. Stark, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the north end. Chance to run 2.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two are quick enough to avoid the run out in the end.
Yep.
Decisive running might have gotten them too. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Yep.
Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
They'll get at least 1.
Puts in a slightly shorter ball, and it's seen so early. Got onto the back foot quickly and just pushes away behind square.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder. There's trouble here.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it would be moving to a big, big score, and it's not to be.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. There'll be runs here.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Really good over. Takes a wicket, keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find the boundaries.
Yep.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Wait.
just the one run off the over. India are 156 for 5. Start from the north end. Nicked it. Big shout. And safely taken by the keeper.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow. I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Yeah.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Good throw from the deep, on target. And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Oh, the batsman couldn't get out of the way.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yep, yep.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
3 added in that over. India are 159 for 6.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot.
Yeah.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
No.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Catch.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Yep.
Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
Well, that is a disappointing end. No score. Threw the bat at it and ended up with a nice take. A batter of this quality shouldn't be doing that. Just need to settle down. The ball is there to hit. They're trying too hard, I think, to really smash it, rather than just time it.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Yeah.
Off the body and they scamper through for a run.
End of a really good over. Taking a wicket and really slowing down the scoring rate. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle and it raced to the boundary.
Yep.
Great shot. Placement exquisite. What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Just pivoted onto the back foot, so easily done to knock it behind square.
Finds the edge. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. And gone. Didn't even wait for the umpire's decision.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Waiting.
Great shot.
Yeah.
At least one on offer.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Australia found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards.
Wait. Yeah!
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Could well have been missing the stumps. Certainly wouldn't be the worst review.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. Looking good so far, no issue with the bounce. Clearly impact in line, not much to argue there. We won't be seeing a change of decision, just as we suspected, and they have to go now.
They've been bundled out for not many at all. The bowlers have done their job, just need the batting to finish it off. Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
Wait.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Lovely shot to start the innings. Unfortunate they just couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Wait.
Marsh shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Right there.
Finds the fielder with that shot.